Hey love, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to become a loctician, or how to get started. So if you've been thinking about, man, I want to consider a side biz, or I'm considering making a transition altogether, but don't know how to get started or where to get started when it comes to become, a loctician. I'm here to help. I can help with that. So we're going to get straight into it. So I have my little points here so I don't forget. Because, baby, I'll start to talking and then I'm like, what did I share with them already? Okay, what haven't I said? So, so my notes keep me consistent, keep not consistent, but concise. So let's get straight into it. So if you're thinking about becoming a loctician, you want to learn how to do locks, you want to provide that service for people because maybe you yourself have locks and you've been enjoying the journey, you've been enjoying the process, and you want to be able to provide that service for other people. The first thing you would need to do is to take a lock class. Now, you can take this lock class in person, you can take it online, but definitely learn under somebody who knows what they're doing, who can truly help you along your lock journey. Okay, so I would not recommend just going on YouTube learning how to do the techniques, because it's so much more than just learning the technique. So I see some people do that and they might get started and be okay initially, but just technique is not going to keep you in business alone. So you have to know more than just technique. So if you've learned on YouTube and you want to take your level to the next, you want to take your skill to the next level, definitely invest in a lock course. And once again, you can take it in person or you can take it online. There are tons of lock classes online. There's tons in person. So I offer my lock classes online. April 12th through 13th, I will be doing an in-person lock class, amongst other things that you'll be learning. But you have options when it comes to learning. And another thing I would like to mention is that when it comes to learning, make sure that you are learning from somebody you trust. And I would also encourage you to get to understand your learning style. When you understand your learning style, then you'll be able to know what type of learning format you want to invest in. Some people think that, oh, if I'm in person, I can learn in person and I'm good. And then they don't realize in person, you have the information right then and there. But once you leave, if your memory ain't that great, if you're not gonna remember what you learned, then that's something else. Then you're like 2 weeks later or 2 months later, you're like, dang it, what was I supposed to do again? How did this step go? Or whatever. So learn your learning style and also learn what works for you when it comes to the business part, right? Because learning how to do something is more than that. Do you need somebody to are you the type of person that needs somebody walking you along the whole process for a couple of months? Do you want to just go in a class, learn for a couple of hours and be done? Do you need hand holding? Do you need somebody guiding you and watching how you do things throughout the process? So there's different ways you can learn, and people offer different um, programs and different ways to learn. So definitely understand the type of learning you like and the type of support you want, and then from that decide who's going to give you the best learning environment and the best support that you're going to need for your when it comes to learning how to do locks. So definitely look into that. Okay. So the second thing I would encourage you to do is to if you really want to get started in your lock business, you want to take a course and you really want to excel, get a mentor. Now, if you just want to learn how to do locks to do a couple of your family members' hair and that's it, then I wouldn't, go as far as getting a mentor. But if you're like, I want to learn how to do locks, I want this to become my business, I want to make a living doing locks, I want to do more, I want to expand, I want to grow, I want to do all that stuff, then get yourself a mentor. A mentor is going to help you eliminate, pretty much help you kind of avoid going through what they went through. Mentors give you a shortcut to things. Mentors help you avoid unnecessary work processes or different things like that. Mentors give you a straight path. Mentors help you get more clients. Mentors just make the process a whole lot easier and better for you. So I would definitely recommend getting a mentor. When I first started, I got a mentor. I got help. And that helped propel my business and took the headache out of my business. So I didn't, the things that I see some people go through now, I'm like, man, I didn't go through all of that because I got a mentor from the jump, because I know I was leaving my job. I knew this was going to be full time for me, and I wanted to make a living with what I did with my hands. So I wasn't playing with my business. So I got me a mentor to help me um, along the process, along the way. So that's what I would recommend. And if you need a mentor, I am happy to be your mentor, but it has to be, it has to match, it has to work, it has to fit. So if you're going to get a mentor, definitely see if that person's value, goals, and everything else matches your values and goals and different things like that. So that's why I said if it's a good fit, because some people some people are not going to be the best mentor or mentee for you. So you have to see if it works. So definitely look at their characteristics, look at what they're doing, look at where they're going, and if that's what you aspire to be, definitely try to be mentored under that person. Some mentorships are free, some are paid. Mine is paid because I ain't got time for free, because I feel like some people, when they get free, they take advantage of free. So yeah, I do pay mentorships because I know what you're getting on the other end. The goal is for you to come out um, being a successful loctician. So I know if I'm going to put all that work into my mentees, I want to be compensated. That's just me. Okay. So get yourself a mentor. You're taking your class, you got yourself a mentor. The next thing I would encourage you to do is figure out your location, whether you want to work from home, whether you want to work in a suite, whether you want to rent a space, whatever it is, figure that out. Get your tools. If you're going to use products, get your products, get those things. So when you get started, you already have you're creating systems and putting systems in place to help you along the way. Okay. The next thing I would say is to create a social media, a professional business social media. Okay. Don't take your current social media that you got, your little pets running around, little kids, and you're doing all personal stuff. Don't take that and then just started using that um, to start promoting your business. Create a new social media for just your business so you can advertise your business and promote your work. Some people, if you're not trying to really be a loctician and you're not really trying to grow, then this ain't necessary. But if you're trying to grow, you're trying to make this a business, you're trying to build your clientele, you're trying to build a brand, get a professional social media and be present. Some of you guys want to grow, want to build a brand, but y'all don't want to get on social media. Social media is going to be the fastest way to help you to build your clientele, to help you. It's like your branding collage, your professional collage. Social media is going to give that to you. But it's really going to help you build your clientele. And if you're I meet with people and they're like, oh, I'm just so camera shy. Oh, I'm just so nervous. Oh, I'm not a camera person. I'm not this, I'm not that. But baby, if you ain't trying to grow, then you might not need social media. But if you're trying to grow, social media is your best friend. And my thing is, when I mentor people, I don't teach you just to get a client, build your clientele, and do their hair. We're doing more with that social media. So it's imperative that you get a professional social media page. And then if your little fingers get tired and you decide, I don't want to do this anymore, or if you decide you want to slow down in doing hair, if you decide you want to do other things, your social media is already set up to help you monetize the other things you want to do. So my biggest thing is I'm not teaching you just to learn how to do locks. My thing is, if I'm going to mentor you, I'm going to mentor you on how to run a business and how to monetize yourself as an individual, not just your fingers, right? So get a social media page, get a professional one, and make sure that you are being visible, you're adding value, you're pretty much showing, building a brand for yourself and showing people what you're capable of so you can grow your clientele and grow your audience. Visibility is very important in this space when you're trying to get started. Okay. And the last thing I would encourage you to do is to serve your clients. Do not, I hear people say all the time, because folks busy counting folks' money. Oh, you did how many clients today? You charge how much per client? Oh, I need to start doing some locks. Baby, don't get into the lock business just to don't get into the lock business just for the money, because the money won't keep you. It'll get you there, but it won't keep you. The money, I promise you, won't keep you. I don't care how good it is. I don't care how much you're like, ooh, I'm good with 6 figures. 6 figures is not going to keep you behind the chair if you're there just for the money. You hear me? The money will not keep you behind the chair. So don't let money be your motivation for wanting to do locks. Okay. So definitely serve your clients. If you do not like people, if you do not like to serve, if you do not like any of that stuff, don't do it, because it's not going to keep you. Don't let the money fool you and thinking, oh, I'm going to go do some locks. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Get my coin. Baby, you won't last, because working with people is work. You hear me? It's work. Working with people is work. And it's not just in the hair industry. My background is in customer service, baby. Working with anybody, anywhere, it's work, because you're dealing with different personalities. And then with hair, you're literally with that person for hours. And you're literally building a relationship. You're building a rapport. So if you know you don't like people like that, then this might not be for you. And don't let the money fool you into thinking, oh, I can make it work. And then it doesn't. Okay. So when you get in there, serve your clients, take care of them, listen to them, see what their needs are, see if you can meet their needs, and quickly understand the type of people you want to serve, because not every client will be your client. Not everybody's meant for you to be in their head. So one thing I like about my business is that it truly helps refine me as a person. Things that I be thinking, oh, I'm good. Listen, if you struggle with some certain things, it will bring it out of you. Okay. If you try to not deal with certain things, it's going to force you to deal with it, because anytime you're working with people, you will be challenged. You will be forced out of your comfort zone. You will be forced to grow. And growth is a great thing. So be ready to serve your clients, to take care of your clients, and to really serve them to the best of your ability, because with the lock industry, it's truly a journey for the clients. You're literally going on a journey with your clients. So once you start building those clients, building that clientele, you're going to be on a journey with each single client. And because every client is different, the journey is going to be different for each one of them, which is going to make the journey different for you as a loctician. So do not let money be the motivator for doing this, but to check your heart. Make sure you have a heart for people. Make sure you have a heart to serve. Make sure you truly care about people. And if you do, it does make it easier. I'm not going to say, oh, because you care about people, because you have a heart for people, it's going to be smooth sailing. It's not going to always be smooth sailing, but it is going to keep you, it's going to keep your why in your forefront and understand why you chose to do what you do in the first place. So I hope all of that makes sense. So take a class. If you need a class, I do offer classes. My classes are online, except from the Locs seminar in April. That will be in person, April 12th to the 13th. Take a class, get a mentor, um, figure out your location, your tools, your products, get that professional social media, and serve your clients to the best of your ability. Okay. So if you have any comments, questions, or whatever it is, drop it in the comment. And I look forward to engaging with you guys in the comments. All right. Have a good one.